Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Friday. Thanks for joining me today for YouTube. And so today we're going to make a splendid card. We're going to be using the cute Splendid Thoughts bundle that's in the mini catalog. And we're also going to be doing some masking and some spritzing and some all kinds of stuff. So let's get started today on this card. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Decorative Masks from the annual catalog. They are called Artistic Mix Decorative Masks. This is the one I'm going to be using, but there are 5 in here. They're all different, and they are just adorable. Okay, so we have the plaids and the little dots, and we have this one. And I thought this one would be perfect for this card. So I have a piece of white cardstock. It's 4 by 5 1/4. Just going to slide it underneath here. Get it straight. Okay. I'm going to be using a couple of my pads. I'm going to use Melon Mambo and Daffodil Delight. Okay. So I'm going to open these up. Ignore the ink in the lid. I just leave it in the lid because I put a little re-inker in there and then it looks like a crime scene. And then I use it with my different water mediums, but I don't need to clean it out, right? It just stays in there. So I'm going to use my blending brushes. And I'm going to pick up some of this Melon Mambo. And I'm actually going to go a little bit darker in areas, some areas. I kind of want that look. I'm not going to make it like perfect. Right? I'm going to leave some white areas, make some light and dark. But you could do yours any way that you like. That's the cool thing about stamping. You can do your own thing, whatever you like. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, so close these up for now. And pull this out. Oh yes, isn't that adorable? Okay, so take the, now this is easy cleanup. You can either use a baby wipe on it just to clean that water-based ink off, or you can just take it to the faucet and clean it that way. Now I'm going to use my dark Melon Mambo blend. I'm going to use the brush tip of it, and I'm going to actually tap it against my bone folder to do some spritzing. Okay, so move everything out of the way because it does have a tendency to fly. If your blend is kind of dry, it's not going to work as well, so you want your blend to be pretty juicy. And you're just going to tap it, and all of a sudden you'll start to see little spritz, little drops of ink. And since this is an alcohol marker, it's going to dry really fast. It won't hurt your marker at all doing this. Just a cool effect. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up here so you can see it. All right, so now I want to make a little shading in there, but I think you can see the little spritzes. Okay, looking good. Now, let's get going with some stamping. And so the Splendid Thoughts stamp set, as I said, is it has the matching dies, the Splendid Stems dies that coordinate. This is from the July to December mini catalog. Okay, I love it because it has these 4 sayings that are so versatile. And then it has these stamps. This is kind of a 2-step stamp. Now, it's not made to line up perfectly. You're going to see how that looks when you stamp them together, because I'm going to do that in a minute. Okay, so I am going to first stamp this stamp from that set. And I'm going to stamp this in Memento Black. I'll stamp this a couple times. I'm going to stamp it like once right here. And then one more time over here. Okay. And then I am going to stamp my greeting, which I think I'm going to do sending hugs. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that now so I don't run out of space, because this is a busy card and I want to make sure I have room. So I'm going to stamp that down here. Sending hugs. Okay, that's good. All right, now I need to cut out a few things with the cut and emboss. One thing I did pre-cut was this one. I love this die. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to add that to our card. And then I'm going to cut out this one. It's a half circle, okay? And it's, I'm going to cut this out of craft paper pack. This craft paper is kind of a hidden gem. So if you love paper, you're probably going to fall in love with this. I don't think that's big enough. Nope. Oh, wait. I like to use the least amount of paper if I already have a piece cut. Oh, look. Ah, perfect. Okay, cut this out with the cut and emboss. I absolutely love the diversity of this stamp set and dies. Okay. So you can see it kind of makes a really cute pot. You can also do it this way, and you can put a greeting on it and make it just like a, but I like it as a pot. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp this stamp right here. I'm going to stamp this in black. Let's see if this paper's big enough. Ooh, just right size. Okay, I'm going to stamp this in Memento Black. And then the coordinating inside, I'm going to stamp this in Granny Apple Green. I'm going to stamp it off once because it's so dark. So can you see what I mean about it not lining up? Obviously, it's not meant to line up perfectly, okay? But when you cut it out with the matching die, now the die will cut out the black image perfectly. So I'm going to cut that out on the cut and emboss. I just don't want to bring the cut and emboss up here. I have in the past brought it up on the table and it's, I don't know. Is it really necessary? I'm trying to line this up. Okay, here we go. It's pretty good. Cool thing is this is kind of an organic card, right? So if it's not lined up perfectly, guess what? It doesn't matter. Cool, huh? So I like how it just did part of the leaves, not all of it. Okay, so now I need to glue these in. And I think what I'll do is, I think I'm going to pop this one up. I'm going to pop the pot up. And then I'm just going to glue this one down just with our liquid glue. Okay. So I just need to bring my silicone craft sheet over and my liquid glue. Put just a tiny bit of liquid glue on here. You don't need a whole lot. Okay. Don't how that's going to work underneath there. Maybe should have done this one first. There we go. Tuck it under a little bit. Okay. Oh, I'm really liking it. Okay, I think what it needs is some black twine. So I have some black going on, but I think I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to run some black twine around the bottom. So this comes in a pack of 5 different colors, the twine. And there's white, ivory, black, gold, silver. You get all 5. I just put them on these wooden spools. They don't come on the wooden spools, so in case you think they do, they don't. Oh, look how cute that is. Look how cute that is. I love it. Okay, now I'm going to add some of our matte black dots. And I'm just going to do 3. And I'm just going to do 1, these small ones. I'm going to use all small ones. 3. Okay, so now it needs a card base. And I have some Melon Mambo cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5. So that it will layer nicely. Oh, I love that. And I think what I love about it is that it is organic. It's kind of just a cluster of happiness. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday.